God damn. Hey guys, welcome to my final live stream. Cannot wait to get this shit over with. Even though I do love doing live streams, obviously I've done probably about 120 in the past year alone. Speaking of alone, I probably need to leave the hobby alone a little bit. It's gotten to the point I'm starting to kind of troll. And it's starting to kind of happen like I'm not even aware of it. So anyway, I'm going to get out of everyone's way. I'm going to show you what just came in the mail today. It's a piece of original art, and I'm so excited. This is probably my best piece. Yeah, it is. It's obviously my best piece. So I think this will actually beat the cheap toy box art as far as my collection goes. And, you know, my art collection is what it is. I mean, I have, I think, 35 pieces of, 35 paintings and 30-something like pieces of like production art and other stuff. It is what it is. But yeah, let's take a look at this. I'm super excited. And yeah, so I don't have much planned to talk about today. I just really want to open this and just talk about what this is and why I think it's a good place to stop. Hopefully I won't have a heart attack on camera. But I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Friday, so let's keep things light. That's what I'm going to try to do. Try not to get all weird. But I don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah, let's take a look. Man, this is a big box. It's actually very, well, it's not super heavy, but it's heavier than I thought. This just came in yesterday. It came in really late, and I wanted to do a live stream with you yesterday because it really sucks having to wait to open this. But, oh, we went to go see Avatar. Make sure you go see Avatar. But anyway, yeah, I didn't have time to open it. But anyway, I'll open it for you now. And I need to catch my breath. Sorry. Let me open this fucking window here. All right, so what's been going on is I've been in this process of quitting Garbage Pail Kids. I decided this last spring to get out of the hobby. And I thought it'd be kind of fun and interesting to hear another collector talk about the process of quitting. And so that's what I tried to do with my series. And there's certainly over 100 videos that you can watch on Blockstars Live. And then I have a bunch on here as well. All right, let's get this thing going here. Got my trusty tool here. So guys, I'm very conflicted about what I'm doing next with the hobby. My plans are to do nothing. My plans are actually to deactivate Facebook today. Like, I don't have a problem with deactivating Facebook today. That's actually what I want to do. I'm just a little worried about some of the consequences of that. And I've been doing a lot of research about deactivation, and the thing that keeps coming up in my head is my group. I have a fucking group. It's called Novelty Candy Marketplace. Novelty Candy Marketplace was made at the same time as GPK Marketplace, the site you're in now, because me and Cheap Toy Man wanted to do a marketplace series. He was going to do, you know, this page that you're on now, and I was going to do the candy part, which I did. It's a long story, but anyway, I don't know what to do with my candy site. And as I understand it, when I deactivate, or if I deactivate today, I'm going to lose my candy novelty marketplace. And I don't know if I'm willing to do that, because I'm making, damn it, I'm going to have to put you down. I got to cut this little piece of tape here. All right, so one thing, I'm making a website. I have the domain. I have the site actually almost made. It's going to be called Garbage Archive. Okay, this is weird. What is all this? So sorry you saw that name. I did not intend for that to happen. So guys, I need to tell you something before you see this piece of art. Do not contact this seller and complain about what you're fixing to see. Because first of all, this is none of your business. And there was a bunch of people that wanted this piece of art. It wasn't just you and I. So don't complain. There was a bunch of people. And what you don't know is how much I paid for this. So I was always going to pay more than you were going to pay. So don't bug this seller. Okay, this took a lot of work, a lot of money to get. So don't contact this guy. Cut him some slack. He's a super sweet guy. Just cut it. Just let this piece be mine. Okay. Anyway, let me see what. Okay, this is just filler. So yeah, guys, I've got to cut the Garbage Pail Kids part out of my life for a while. I've gotten too deep with it, and it feels almost like I'm back in like 2010 almost. Like I'm back to where I was like over a decade ago when I was super obsessed and super weird. Like where I would go to bed thinking about Garbage Pail Kids. When I would wake up, I was still thinking about Garbage Pail Kids, and that's where I'm at. And I don't want to be there anymore. I just can't keep doing this. So I'm going to let this be the last piece I buy for a long time, I hope. And it's a doozy, man. Damn it, the packaging. Holy shit. Damn, man. I feel bad for the landfills, man. Let me get this shit out of the way. This room, by the way, some of y'all saw it on Block Stars Live. It used to have all these bins up to the fucking ceiling. This is a guest room in my house that I've always kind of been my playroom, basically. But I used to have it hoarded out with candy. I finally got it all cleared out, and it's going to be my new studio. So one thing I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to get off Facebook. Hopefully I can deactivate it or something like that today. And after the holidays and in the new year, I want to get started on some art making. So that's what I really want to do. And that's been the plan the whole time since I retired, but I got so caught up in Garbage Pail Kids. I didn't see that coming either, which is weird. All right, guys. Sorry this is taking so long. I mean, it's just a lot to it. Jesus. This is the most complicated box I've ever opened. Golly, there's more shit hanging off the bottom. Oh, God. You know what? I typically recycle this shit. I've got to get this stuff out to the garbage can. I'm so sick of all this noise, man, in my life, dude. All right. I want to apologize to everyone who's been waiting to see what the fuck is in this package. You don't even know what I had to go through. It was like the Temple of Doom here. But amazing. Thank you to the seller. I'm not going to say his name. But you are my hero of the day. Let me get this fucking box out. Oh, Jesus. All right. And guys, by the way, I gotta get through some painter's tape. All right. Painter's tape. Great. All right, so I have never quit Garbage Pail Kids for any long length of time. I did try to quit in 2013. It lasted for a week. And so what I thought I would do is this year I would do a sort of a slow burn quitting process, and I would share my experiences with you. And I did that on Black Stars Live. I chose Black Stars Live because I felt like if I did it on one of these big groups, it would annoy a lot of people, and I might not could get through it. But luckily, the admin there was nice enough to let me do it. Okay. Wow. That's a good sign. All right, guys, you ready? Am I ready? I mean, the thing is, I don't want to quit Garbage Pail Kids. I really don't. So it's kind of a weird place to be in where it's almost like I need to break the addiction. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Okay, guys, we have the original pencil art for Potty Scotty 14A, 14B. Potty Scotty is my all-time favorite Garbage Pail Kid. He has been my all-time favorite Garbage Pail Kid since I was a kid. And I've been very vocal about this the entire 20 years I've been in the hobby. And there's even people that associate me with this character because I used to talk about him a lot in the forums, as you do with your favorite Garbage Pail Kid. So I know you guys have a favorite Garbage Pail Kid. It's probably not Potty Scotty. I mean, we have thousands now to pick from, but this was the one character that I always loved the most. What I'm noticing before I show it to you, of course, the signature is nice. It's always good to have a pound signature, but there's notes. GPK climbs out of toilet with brush and soap. Image was used on box and wrapper for GPK Series 16. So what he's talking about is with your wax packs. You know, of course, Adam Baum was the poster boy for GPK going into the series. They used him again. And I know a lot of us got into Garbage Pail Kids around this time. That's when the fad started to hit. That's when I did, at least. But then, boom. So Potty Scotty replaced Adam Baum in Series 6. I am very curious to see maybe next year when they do Chrome 6 if they use Potty Scotty on the box art. I am a little worried because on Chrome 5 they did not use the black background on the box, so it seems like Topps is rebelling a little bit about the history of it or whatever, what we're used to. All right, guys, enough of this. Let's get to it. I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, a great place to stop. Potty Scotty has been made different times. Just know you can get them in other formats. Here's a topper thing. They made them last year in the micro figures. I think it was last year. Some of these years are running together. They're starting to run together for me. Of course, the only sapphire I own in my collection is Potty Scotty, because I did a break when breaks started coming in, and of course I picked Potty Scotty. That's my favorite character. And so I spent like $80 on my break slot, and I got a Potty Scotty. But yeah, he is, okay, so what does he represent to me? First of all, to me, he's like the happiest Garbage Pail Kid of all time. He's so in his element. I mean, you can really, he's just so elated, you know what I mean? Like, and he's so innocent. I just love him. One cool thing is I opened this out of a pack. I did it earlier this year. I used gloves too, thankfully. Yeah, I got a mint Potty Scotty. That was a good day. Yeah, please do not contact this seller. Don't bug him. It's none of your fucking business what he does with his collection. What I do with my money, it's really no one's business. I'm just sharing this with you, so I don't need to hear any comments about it. It doesn't really matter anyway, you know what I mean? We all have different shit. So, all right, guys. So I don't know what I want to say. I'm good. I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably going to deactivate. I think it'd just be better if I just get off of the fucking Facebook. Man, it just feels good to have this. This is definitely my first OS 1 piece. The only thing sort of related, halfway related, is the Cheap Toy box art I have. But see, that actually came out like at 86. So like this is definitely my earliest piece. Even with some of these concepts, I think my earliest concept goes back to OS 6. So it feels really good to have it. You know, they reused this pencil art for Chrome 1. If you go to Chrome 1, you can find the pencil art for Potty Scotty. And you can see it there. You probably already own it. I looked for it. I don't have it. But yeah, this is amazing. Thank you to the seller for selling it to me. What a great way to end your collecting career, for Garbage Pail Kids at least. Yeah, I think for once I'm just kind of speechless. Like I don't really care to talk anymore, honestly. I just want to get out of here. So hope you guys enjoyed a few of these videos somewhere. It's been fun, man. Really fun. All right, guys, you'll have a good rest of the year and a nice 2023. Hope you find what you're looking for. Because that's what collecting is about, right? We're all looking for something. And I hope you're as lucky as I am. You can find what you're looking for, right? Because that's the ultimate dream. Is we're all trying to find what we're looking for. And I'll never own the Color Rough or the Final. Peter Garcia has, though. He would never. He's not going to sell those. So we're lucky that he sold this, which is how we got it. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Russ Fan out. Whew. Not in the mood.